A city drowned, crops wither. Can the world solve its water crisis before it's too late?
Today is April 29th, 2025. We're looking at a global water crisis that's hitting both ends of the spectrum. Devastating floods in some places, crushing droughts in others. Ellie, have you seen the new UN World Water Development Report?
I have. The numbers are staggering. Billions at risk, and the causes are converging. Glacial retreat, unpredictable water cycles, extreme weather. What's striking is that this isn't just a developing world issue. Major cities and rural regions are both being hit.
Right. Take Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This month's floods have been catastrophic. At least 165 people dead, thousands displaced, homes and roads destroyed. Emergency teams set up shelters, but over 60,000 lost access to basic services. Hospitals overwhelmed.
And the reason isn't just the rain. Rapid urban growth, poor drainage, these are man-made factors worsening a natural disaster. Emergency measures help, but they're not enough. How do you rebuild when the infrastructure wasn't ready to begin with?
Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia and Southern Africa, the problem is the opposite. Drought. Water sources drying up, crops failing, food security at risk. So, is this really two different crises, or one with the same roots?
That's the key question. Experts say floods and droughts are two sides of the same coin. Climate change is the driver. Rising temperatures accelerate glacial melt, mess up water cycles, make rainfall unpredictable. And ecosystems that used to regulate water, like wetlands, are shrinking.
Governments and organizations are responding, but it's mostly reactive. The Red Cross, Red Crescent, they're getting aid in, but it's still emergency relief. The UN and others are saying we need to shift to prevention. What would that even look like?
It starts with infrastructure, better drainage in flood zones, improved irrigation in drought areas. But it's also about restoring natural systems, wetlands, forests, so the land can absorb and release water more predictably. And technology, smart water management, recycling, drought-resistant crops.
Is that enough, though? If the climate keeps heating up, can infrastructure and tech keep pace?
Not alone. The UN is clear. Without big cuts to carbon emissions, the weather extremes will keep getting worse. That there are solutions. Better urban planning, supporting small farmers, investing in resilient systems. Plus, youth-led projects and global competitions are starting to push innovation from the ground up.
So it's not just about survival. It's about building systems that can handle what's coming, maybe even thrive. Can the world actually coordinate that kind of action?
That's the challenge. Water underpins everything: food, health, economies. And the human impact is everywhere. Families forced from homes in Kinshasa. Farmers in Asia watching their fields dry up. The crisis connects us all, but the solutions require global solidarity and local leadership.
If we don't act, the risks only grow. New disasters, economic shocks, public health emergencies. But if we do, maybe this is a turning point.
Maybe. It comes down to choices. Do we react or do we prepare? The clock is ticking.
That's it for today. We started with a city underwater and fields turned to dust. The world's water crisis is urgent, but not unsolvable.
Thanks for joining us. Stay informed, stay engaged. Until next time.